All right. Been like a week and a half, but I think we got everything live. I believe it's all working. Yeah, it looks like it's working good. All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. I took about a week and a half off. In the meantime, I ran a 5K and spent a week halfway across the country from where I live. But we're finally back now. Did some recording this morning. Yo, what's up? How's it going? And I'm thinking today's going to be the day we make the Altamont Star. I'm almost positive that'll happen today. I'm doing great. How are y'all? The only thing we have left to do is to automate the Eclipse Ember Fuel, which from my understanding is a little bit of an extended process, but hopefully shouldn't be too bad. Heck yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, so just to give y'all an update, these were the 5 things we had left to craft from the last time we were live. In the meantime, I went ahead and just went through and did everything for the iron spells and spell books. There was just 3 items really. One of them, we had to use the scroll forge to make the wither scrolls. That was pretty easy. The only thing that was confusing about that was how to get the blood vials. Yo, what's up, Brian? How's it going? Work trip was great. Family's doing really well. But yeah, so we should have to get the blood vials from here, which I just trapped some mobs inside of there. Why? Oh no, the wither got loose. That's less than ideal. How did the wither get loose? Did the stasis... Oh no. The bats are taking over. Honestly, the warden's almost loose too. Oh, that's crazy. That's really funny though. Anywho, what I was saying, none of the irons and spells and spellbook stuff was very hard. I basically just had to go get 2 different mobs, the Dead King and the warrior guys from the Nether. I just brought them in here, threw them in the spawner here. You turn it on, it spawns a whole bunch of the ancient knights. That's how I got all the cinder essence I needed and all of the blank templates. And then up top, my strategy for getting a whole bunch of charged creepers, I created a little pen. And it's full of a whole bunch of creeper spawners. I'd let a whole bunch of them spawn because I'm wearing the kitty slippers. They'd all run over there. I'd take one of those, what are they called? The lightning grenades? Is that what they were? It's something from, yeah, these guys. You take one of these, you throw it at them, and they all become charged creepers, and then you can use the bottles to get the bottles of lightning. So that part was pretty easy. And that was basically all I had to do to get the 3 items from the iron and spell stuff. So, since we did that, we were able to craft up the last couple pieces of the Altamont Star, where we're down to this last one here, which is the Philosopher's Fuel. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Which we need this dark tank full of Eclipse Ember Fuel. Just 16 buckets of it. And I already have the 18 dark tanks we're going to need. We just need to automate the Eclipse Ember Fuel. Yo, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you very much. How many playthroughs have you done? This is kind of 2 or 3, depending on how you look at it. The first 2, I didn't actually go all the way through it, though. We just started and then realized it wasn't quite ready. And so we only got so far with it. Okay. However, I did play through all the mods 9 all the way, and then 6, 7, and 8 I did most of the way. So the Eclipse Ember Fuel, from what I understand, is a little bit of an in-depth process. There's the unrefined, the refined, so it needs Shadow Pulse Goo, to turn it into the actual fuel. The unrefined is Void Flame, Eclipse Ember tossed in there. So I guess I gotta smelt some of this. Gotta get the coals first, right? I was gonna work backwards. Should I work forwards on this? Is that probably an easier way to do it? Just dire things. So we start with Primal Coal, the Blaze Ember, Void Flame. Those are what we should start with. Started with my friends 2 weeks ago, done most of the easy quest lines. Not at all looking forward to ours. Honestly, ours wasn't that bad. I've been considering making a video on it because I didn't really go too in depth into the mod, but I got everything that I needed for the Elder Mod Star. And it really, like, grand scheme of things wasn't bad. Okay. Block placer. Or breaker placer, advanced clicker. I think we may need the clicker as well. I don't remember for sure. I watched several videos on how to set this up today. And I'll be honest, I only kind of paid attention through most of them. So I'll have to see how well I can remember what we're doing. How are you today, boss? Question, what's the best liquid tank to use? You can automate everything using placers, breakers, and clickers, and some laser nodes. Yes, that's what I've heard. I wasn't even going to use the laser nodes. I was just going to use the placer, breaker, the fluid, placer, breaker, picker upper, whatever, collector, and then just pipe it from one thing to the next all the way to the end. Kind of what I was thinking. Best liquid tanks from my own experience and or / opinion, I tend to use the ones from Mechanism. The fluid tanks. Just because they hold a ridiculous amount. I wouldn't necessarily say that they're the best. No, actually, I think about the time I left on my work trip, they added Cataclysm in, so I haven't done anything with any of the Cataclysm bosses yet. Let's see. So, step 1. Pipes work. I think laser nodes are easier to keep the minimum amount, the lower tier coals that you need. Upgrading, you just have a pretty big tank. Gotcha. Okay, so polymorphic fluid's the first one, right? So we take water, polymorphic fluid into it. We need the polymorphic catalyst first. Blaze gold ingots, nether wart. Just make a bunch of that. I feel like I should probably... Is there any reason for me to keep the raw ferrocore, blaze gold, eclipse, any of that? I don't think there is. You can't convert all the lower tiers to max tier because you need them to make the fuels. That's fair. That makes sense. I let mod, but I was shocked at how much HP they had. Leviathan is the hardest. Yeah, that makes sense. You can just smelt everything. Perfect. All right, well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with just smelting all the stuff. Because I have all the bees. I made the bees, I think, to make the time one. And I feel like if we just start running all this through here, we'll be in a better place. I wonder if... It does accept tick acceleration. But I don't know if that does. No, that doesn't. I can't import it any faster. That's fine. All right. So in the meantime, while all that's going, that's actually going to take a hot minute to work through. So we're just going to get about an inventory's worth of both the others and manually run them through real quick. I think that one's going to stick to just that first one. Sometimes I wish the importer pluses were just a little bit quicker. A little bit quicker. I think he's saying there's some R spells that you can use on the Cataclysm bosses that make it a little bit faster. Oh, that's true. That too. I just have the normal one. I could, you're right. That's a great point. I could make it faster if I really wanted to. Okay. There's all that. You probably don't even need the Eclipse alloy, just a few ferrocore and enough blaze gold to make fuel. Sounds good. All right, so start with this. I need something that's going to place down water, polymorphic catalyst. So since I'm getting all of that, I don't have to do the one that grows it, right? I just need to have enough of this built up. So I just need 18 buckets of whatever this is that I'm making, so that shouldn't be too bad. So, fluid placer, right? Fluid collector, we're gonna need one of those. You didn't teach you how to make a bow? Alright, give me a second. Apparently, my ME system doesn't know how to make a bow currently. We're going to teach it that. Find an empty slot in here somewhere. Go back to just dire things. I need one fluid collector. Simple dropper. The dropper is what we need. I'm assuming a dropper drops items. Okay, advanced fluid placer. So we're gonna have to do whitelisting on this for sure. So fluid placer right there. I'm assuming we're putting fluid right in the front here. Do I need to make a boat? Some sort of like a way to keep all the water in? One advanced dropper should be enough, but a bit slow. Okay. Favorite mod in all the mods 10. Probably mystical agriculture just because of how easy it is. You make one structure per tier, it will be faster. That's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. So then I also need the clicker, right? That can click skulk onto the goo. Shadow Pulse is the top, right? Yeah, so that's what we want. Okay. Yeah, no, mystical agriculture is definitely my favorite, simply because I feel like it's the easiest. Okay, but for this first one, it just needs to put one of those into the water. How do I need... Oh, I don't want this to look like trash. Here. We're just gonna do this. Maybe that is looking trashy, but oh, also I need the ender gates. Ender. Grab all the ender gates. And I'm gonna need to connect this into the ME system as well. ME smart cables. Those guys. Although I think we might use dense. MA is 100% less powerful than dealing with beasts. Yeah, I tend to agree with you there for sure. Okay, so we're going to do this. Run a thick cable along this back wall. All right. So operation number 1. I need smart cable. Can't do it there. Put that there. Grab that. Put this here. I do need to make sure that this is pointed right there. Okay. I figure now just dire things. Actually, you can automate anything with it pretty easily. You know what? That's fair. Also, power is a really good power mod. That's the one I've used the entire time. I need the export buses with acceleration cards. Not that this really has to be accelerated extensively, but whatever. And then I need water. Okay. Places water. Okay, so the dropper. Does the dropper need to go right there? Do I need to make an advanced dropper? I probably need to make an advanced dropper, don't I? Dropper. Yep, advanced dropper. And then go right there with you. Render area. Down, nope. Wrong way. Down one. Perfect. All right, now the dropper. Also going to need to have stuff exported into it. How do I limit the amount of drops it does? Drop amount 1. Tick speed. I don't want the dense. Give me normal cables. Are we just going to have to time this? Because for this one, just dire things. With polymorphic fluid, we need to drop polymorphic catalyst into the water. And then I need the fluid collector right here, also powered, but we need to... Uh-oh. Do I need to put a bucket of polymorphic fluid in there? Is that how we're doing whitelisting for this? That is an allow list. Don't need to configure the time that much. Perfect. Okay. All right. That's good to know. I appreciate you letting me know that. All right, in that case, I will grab just our things. We're going to grab some of these catalysts, start exporting them into here. And then I didn't change that. I need to offset it. Which direction? That goes forward. There we go. Okay. Got power? Got power. Allow list. Maybe set all of them at 10 ticks. It is still dropping it in there, but I don't... Oh, I wish it would wait. Because currently, I think it's just literally dropping more in there. All right. Hold up a second. Let's figure out how to get this thing picked up first. That's right. Is the filter the correct polymorphic fluid bucket? Yes. And it's an allow list, which should be correct. It is rendering the right area, so that should be the right place. Render off, render off. Yeah, so it is that. It should, thank you, okay. I thought it should work as well. I'm not entirely sure why it's not. Let's see. All right. 1 and 2. It should be right there. Does it not pick it up if there's something in the way? The bucket isn't empty. No, it's a polymorphic fluid bucket. Yeah. It should work. Just remove the filter from the fluid collector. Yes, but now it just picks up water. And saying this is my first playthrough, I don't want to go fast. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, we're going to pick this stuff back up real quick. Oh, of course I put it back in here. Turn it off for now because we're building. Yo, what's up? I don't think there was already water in there. But just in case it has to be built up higher, we're going to go one higher with it. Fluid collector, there's that. This is going to get... Oh, it's still got the water in there. Pick those back up. That's the clicker, that's the collector. Okay. One should be 2. Render the area. Down 1. I just forgot to set the list again, dude. Okay. Break it again. I don't need to do the clicker. I need to do the fluid collector. It goes here. Add that on the side. Before I do anything else, put polymorphic fluid in there. Make it an allow list. Okay. Theoretically, blacklist. Well, I could blacklist water, but I feel like whitelisting. You know what? Maybe blacklisting the water is a better idea. Let me move the area real quick. We're gonna. Why did it not let me drag water into here? But the icon of the liquid, I can't, the icons don't drag. I can't drag the icons of the liquid over. Otherwise, that would be a perfect idea. That is too far. Come back. Go right there. So blacklist water. Okay. So now if we re-add, I'm going to do a couple of these. Off my magnet. All right, that is functioning perfectly. That's what we're shooting for. So, polymorphic fluid, what does that go into? Just dire polymorphic fluid. I need blaze ember into polymorphic fluid to get unrefined blaze fuel. So what we're gonna do, so I don't have to have a million channels, is we're gonna grab fluid pipes. I will search for pipes. Grab a whole bunch of those. And some upgrades. So we can go step by step through here. I do know that I'll need the coals, but those aren't very hard to get, right? I'm going to be honest, I haven't looked at them at all. I just assumed they wouldn't be. Okay, so that'll go to right there where we will have our next. Oh, it's just going to keep placing it down, isn't it? Yeah, it will. That's okay. Right, so fluid collector, we're gonna need one of those again. Fluid placer, and then I will need a dropper. All right, same as before. That'll go there. We'll build up around it. And I think once I set this to import, it'll keep making all the stuff we want. We'll set that to import. And then make it quick too. Also, extreme reactor takes a while starting. That's fair. That's a good point. All right, just our things, polymorphic catalyst, just a stack in there real quick. Okay. I feel like this should place. Oh, it doesn't have power. That checks out. Now it should place. Okay, so we got the polymorphic fluid here. We're gonna need an advanced dropper. And this one will have to be connected to the ME system no matter what, because it's going to need to get the coals. It goes there, it has to go here. Let's configure that though. Setting up bees with my tutorial. Nice! So, render the area real quick. To go down one. Okay. So that's for the unrefined blaze ember fuel. I need to make blaze embers. Blaze ember block. That's blaze gold. All right, blaze ember is primal coal block. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is a whole new set of stuff here. Void flame coal. So there's just 3 types of coal though, right? Because that could potentially be incredibly easy to set up as well. I just set it up over here on this side. My understanding is that I'm basically gonna one there, go all the way around, go one there. How many blocks between 3? Right there. So if I put a shadow pulse goo on each of these, and then I use an advanced clicker, potentially, could I target all 3 of them? Thinking probably not. I'm assuming I will have to target 1 at a time. All right, so that one right there, you can make that automatic as well. Yeah. Oh, I can target all 3 at once? You're saying if I go, I don't want to go up. I don't want to go that way. I want to go out, and then I want to move it that direction. And come in by 2. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Just make sure to add the goo on top row, increases the area, right? Make sure to add the goo on the filter slot. So I need the shadow pulse goo here so that it knows to click on that. And then if I add skulk in here. Ooh, we do not have as much of that as I thought we did. You want to right click it, right? And set direction to top. Direction. Target blocks. Yeah, so that's what we're targeting. Oh. Oh, that's right. It also places in front because it's targeting. Yep. Okay, I can live with that. As long as, yeah, it'll keep it all good to go. Okay, sweet. So from there, let me break these 3 blocks at the bottom. Hey man, new here sadly won't be cool tomorrow, but I'm going to be watching the next live. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Good to hear. Okay, so I appreciate you saying hi. So next, I need to get the coals, and I need to place them around all 4 sides, right? I'd like to say you helped me so much for this mod pack. I'd like to thank you for it. Heck yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad to have helped. Okay, so what was the first coal we're looking at? Primal coal blocks. How's this work? I'm not seeing any information in here. Is it blaze ember? What am I missing? Primal coal is definitely the first layer. Do I just need to put coal blocks against it? Man, it'd be cool if it had any sort of information about it. Okay. Also, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay. Got it. So, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of coal blocks real quick. And then I'm gonna get a placer. Don't need the fluid collector. I need... Hey man, I really want to play all the mods 10, but can't seem to understand AE2. What should I do? What questions do you have? I am sure that if you either ask here or ask on the Discord, there's a lot of people there that are more than willing to help out and answer questions. So if you would like, please feel free to take advantage of that. All right, so I want to unrender that one. I want to render this one. Move it forward one more. Up one. Actually, yeah, I do want it up one, but I also want it to spread bigger. And then I want it centered on this one. And spread to there, right? And then I need to spread it further. I don't understand how to set up channels, ME controllers, etc. It seems really difficult. Well, if it helps, I also thought it was difficult at first. And then as time went on, it became a lot more easy. Yeah, I would join Discord for sure. So how do I see? Can I filter what we're placing blocks against? How do I feel like I could? I'll look at that in a second. Anyways, like for most of everything, every side of an ME controller has 32 channels that you can use. I've got wireless ones set up. And then all you really have to do is use import and export buses to push stuff to something or pull it from it. And then make yourself a big wall and just put a whole bunch of ME drives in there. And then make sure it can connects back to your ME controller. That's like the basics of it. I would start there. Is there a way for me to tell it to just place against the shadow pulse goo? Because I think that's what I want to do. I don't want to waste too many of the coal blocks. Oh. And I feel like if I do this, it's just going to place it everywhere, right? Maybe not. Maybe it's just going to place it on top. Put the goo in the filter slot, but it only places in one direction. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. So now I need a breaker. Advanced block breaker. That one. At least it'll be easy to filter out where everything's getting broken from. So let's unrender this one, render that one, and then offset one more. And then I think that's the center. Spread should be 5, 4. All right, that looks right. Slap some power on there. And then it needs a pickaxe. I can just give it any pickaxe, right? You should probably... Different blocks to use as the filter. Put a block below. Oh, that's a good point. Because then I could do the 4 different kinds on the 4 different sides, right? So I should also then make the block breaker wider. So come down one. And then that. But then we also want to filter out this. The nihilist is that, so it doesn't break that. Okay. I think I'm getting theoretically what we're doing here. So then, hypothetically speaking, if I were to place that, that, and then I use the placer, a separate placer with this same configuration, but the deep slate bricks were in there. Instead of the coal, it would use the primal coal block. Okay, I'm there. I just need an unbreakable pickaxe with a really high level of fortune. All right, so give me like, what kind of pickaxe do we have? Pick. Anything cool? Not handy. Netherite ought to work. And then grab aluminium. Fortune doesn't matter at all. Because that's a little disappointing. I would think it would break it with whatever was there. At least on the base mod it doesn't, unless the mod pack changed that. I am almost positive that I heard in a video today that it does take fortune. Could be wrong. I have been known to be wrong. Oh, the breaker doesn't automatically pick it up, does it? It also is breaking all of the coal block. Yay! Gotta filter out coal. Don't break coal. Alright. So now, once those change, we should be good there. Just our picks. Drops teleporter. Ooh. I also could just grab an item collector. Item collector. One of those. Start. And then grab a chest. Chest. What kind of chest? We're using a diamond chest. No fortune, all of them dropped 3. Yeah, it does certainly seem that way. Alright, we're gonna put that somewhere over here with this on top of it. I don't think this has to have power. I do want to render area though. And I want to center it. I want to unrender whichever one's rendered. You. There it is. Okay. See what I'm doing now. So I need it to go out, not there. Not there we go. Kind of want it centered on that. And then wider and wider. I think that's right. That should be more than enough for him. Yeah, no fortune. Yeah, okay, so all of them are dropping 3. I'm not too worried about that. So next what we can do is put another block placer in here. And then we will need to filter out the next level just our things. Go ahead and filter out primal coal blocks, ember blocks, void flame, and that one. We don't want it to break any of those. And then we do need to place more down. So we'll keep those going and filled. Then grab placer. How many of them are there? They're just 4. Because if I just need 3 more of these, that should be pretty easy to do. I just need like 2 other random block types, really. So just grab like a dirt and a cobblestone. Okay, so we'll go dirt's on this side. We'll go cobblestone on the other. And then we should be able to do all 4 of them. I think the Eclipse one, we'll have to probably do this in another place, but I've got the Shadow Pulse Goo Force. That shouldn't be bad. What's an efficient way to farm in stone? I took my pickaxe and ulti-mined in the end. That's what I did until I got the unlimited, whatever, the infinite sell for it. Welcome back. Okay, so next up, we're gonna do this again with another block placer. And that block placer is going to, from here. Do I need some of these for that? That's what we were talking about, wasn't it? But like the primal coal. Do I need the primal coal for it? I can't remember. Just dire things. To make... No, I need the blaze ember. Which takes the prime. Okay, so... Blazing up. Okay, so I don't need the primal, so I can take all of the primal and pipe it directly to... Well, I gotta compress it first. Maybe I should have done ME system with this one. We got 24 blocks of it. Let's throw power on there first. Yeah, that was a manual effort, but I'm sure there are better ways to do it, just for the record cast. But I guarantee there are better ways to do it. All right, which one? This one is still rendering area. I need this one to render area. I'd like to move it out there. Come one back. And then gonna need to down one, 2 blocks, just 1 block, and then wrong way, centered to be 4 or 5 wide. Then it needs to place against deep slate. That is not, none of that's against deep slate. It is so not even close to against deep slate. What? Oh, allow. Man, I messed it up. Okay. We'll break those. I want to double check to make sure it's working. It's still not working. What? Okay, so it's an allow list. By the way, there's a machine setting copier to make... Ooh, I didn't know that. How big of a difference is there between ATM9 and ATM10? I've been playing 9 on a server. Almost all your tutorials for ATM10. It's very similar. Very, very similar. Switch the chest for a drawer, controller, and link it with some compacting drawers. I could do that. At that point, I'd probably just swap it out and put it in an ME system. But I hear what you're saying. Okay. I need those back. I'm gonna grab some more coal blocks while we're here. Keep this one going. Okay, so that one does the Shadow Pulse goo. It is on an allow. Does down. Block placer. Deep slate bricks. You would think it would do anything at the bottom. I really should not do that one. Let's do, what about dirt? Do I need to make it wider? Also, why is it not breaking this? It should break those, right? Unless I didn't make it wide enough. Probably what it is. Block breaker. Render area. 5. Perfect. Okay. Back to here. All of ATM10 works on 9, but not 9 on 10. That's fair. Change the direction. West. Hey John, any idea why my middle mouse click isn't working? I've cleared all the binds. The one I want to use for it still does nothing. Works outside of ATM in Minecraft though. What are you trying to use it for? I assume it's probably some issue with that. I mean, that works now. That's cool. A huge step in the right direction there. You know how many ATM stars do I need? Yeah, you need 18. 18 ATM stars in order to fully automate it with the Starry Bee. That's why my chest of stuff, I have 18 of everything, because we're making 18 stars. Yep. Yeah, I'm back. Finally, right? Okay, so I should be getting blaze embers now. Means theoretically, I can take some of these over here. My advanced dropper should be in there. And then I need my next fluid collector. Place it. How did I do it there? We put it on a block and up one right in the middle. Fluid collector, render area. So it needs to go. Nope, that's fine. Down one, over two. I need this filtered specifically for blaze. It's gonna be raw blaze something, right? Unrefined blaze ember fuel. Okay. And then it needs power. Darn it. Sometimes I just hate being dumb. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I just did that on the last one. So I need to make sure it's an allow list, and it's just allowing it to pick up this. Throw the power on there. Render the area again. He's come down one, over two. All right. Step in the right direction. Whew. Blaze embers. All right. Still cooking. I need that there. We're going to fluid pipe this again. Be right here with our next fluid placer at Just Dire Things. One more of those. Hey John, thanks for your videos. Helped me through my first ATM10 playthrough. Can I ask you what's your biggest challenge in terms of difficulty in this mod pack? I don't. That's a good question. As far as difficulty, probably extreme reactors, just because I feel like there's not enough information out there on it. Modern industrialization, I feel like, is the easy answer for that, but it also is a very difficult mod to get through. So probably one of those two, probably the biggest challenges. Okay, so I got that. So next is going to be a dropper. And the dropper is going to put stuff. I see the benefit, like what you're saying, for the whole copy settings thing. Definitely see where that would come in handy. Question for you in chat. What happened to Ender IO conduits? Back when I played, they were king. No, I don't see anyone using them. I honestly don't know. No dropper. You need a goo now to refine it. Do I really? Oh, that's right. It's the unrefined one. Okay, so we're using Shadow Pulse Goo, which means I'm going to need another clicker here to keep all of these alive, right? Advanced clicker. I'm going to set it right here, and I'm going to go off of the assumption that I'm going to need more than just one. So probably center it on whatever this one is. Man, we'll just center it right here. If we need to do more later on, we can. Okay. And then it needs power. We're gonna go, yeah, pick a side, doesn't matter. And then I need to click with Grab some skull catalysts. Throw them in there. Okay. Why is it just placing more? We're just gonna keep a line of blocks there until it actually needs it. Okay. So that works now. So I need the advanced fluid placer to place the fluid down, and then I'm going to need a fluid collector again, aren't I? So set the filter. Yeah, or I could just keep all the other blocks full. I don't know. I feel like at a certain point it's going to get janky either way. What was I looking for? I need a fluid picker-upper. Fluid collector. I knew there was a better name for it. We'll do this. We will point it to there, and we will whitelist it to... Okay, so the Eclipse Ember, unrefined Blaze Ember. So this is just going to refine it into actual Blaze Ember Fuel, right? Blaze Ember Fuel, and it needs power. Okay, so then we should have actual Blaze Ember Fuel at the top, I believe. If I'm doing everything correctly, at least. Of course I didn't. Why would I have? Okay. Pull it from there. We're going to disconnect that. And then hopefully it drains out the rest of it. We'll see. Yeah, nothing happened. Yeah, no, nobody saw anything. Unrefined. Okay, picks it up. Did we get the last of it out? Oh, no, it did get the last. Sweet. Okay. All right, so now we gotta change a couple things here. That one pulls. We might as well give it an upgrade because whatever. Then this one's going to house all the actual Blaze Ember Fuel. Question for you in chat. What is the best way to farm XP? Need a farm that's good enough for 4 people total. Did your farm with the mob mashers, but it's too slow for 4 people. Do that, but then get yourself a sword with Knowledge of the Ages on it. That way you don't have to convert it directly into like all the items. You get XP from it. You get a ridiculous amount. So I would do that. You can take Accelerate the Goo if you want. Ooh, really? Very nice. Okay, all right. So we got the Blaze Ember Fuel now. Now we use the Void Flame Coal to make unrefined... Okay, so this is where the next dropper comes in. So... trying to figure out if I want to move my click. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. I'm not too worried about it. It is going to throw off the symmetry. You know what? It's not, because we're just going to move down one hole more. Okay, so I will need a dropper for this one. I also will need a fluid placer. And then we'll have to go set up the next type of coal. Gordson, I can't tell you how much I appreciate all the help so far. That's the dropper. This is going... I wasn't talking to you. The Amazon web help person that sits on my desk that if I say her name, she'll talk to me, decided she wanted to talk to me. Alright. So that's right there. Power both. The fluid placer is going to go there. The advanced dropper is going to drop in the correct location. Then I guess need the next thing to be dropped, as well as I need to close this in. Like that. Okay. I guess we've worked through all of this now. Take all the primal coal and we'll switch it real quick. All that goes in here. To be switched over. My advanced block placer. Yeah, I guess so. That's fine. Whatever. It really doesn't matter. It's gonna bug me. I hate this whole step up thing. There we go. Okay. We are gonna render area. It's gonna go straightforward. There. Back here to the center. 4, 5. We will go up 1. There. Perfect. Compliment on what John said, the Sword of Knowledge Age should work on an advanced clicker to kill the mobs and increase XP. Yes, I would highly recommend doing that. It's a solid method. Okay, so we got Blaze Embers. So these are going to need to be all combined up into these guys. And then placed on... I said cobble. We're going to go with cobble, I think. Also, this guy needs power. Well, that's not what we wanted to do. Cobble's supposed to be the filter, not the thing that's getting... Ooh. Something is escaping. So, collector... Go... 5 is as wide as it can go. Never mind. Alright. We're doing cobble as our filter. And I should just be able to... I mean, we did west. Do we do east this time? Is it still west then? It's just not it. What is it doing? Yeah, well, I don't understand, but it's why half of these, you know? Like, I understand it did do the ones with the cobblestone there. That's because it's a deny list. Yep, that checks out. Okay, so now, if we grab those and we put them in here, we can only play... It is set to west. It is an allow list. It is rendered the correct area. It shouldn't go there. Or there, or there, or there, or there. It shouldn't go any of those places. Okay. It is the area rendered. So it is correct. Cobblestone is there. What do we have here? An allow list, west. I agree. Why is it being so weird though? Like, I feel like every time I feel like I've got it correct, it just is acting weird. I think I'm gonna get... This is the one with coal, right? Yeah, we're gonna get something. I just feel like I'm not getting quite enough of it. Is there a place where I can get help with mods in the future? All the Mods Reddit is really good. All the Mods also has a Discord page. Also, I have a Discord where people ask about mods and stuff like that all the time too. Those are the places I would recommend. Coal is working correctly. Coal is working perfectly every time. That is dirt. Allow list, and it's there. What does this render area look like compared to the other? Identical. Awesome. Okay. I don't understand. I'm officially lost. No way it just starts working. Okay, I mean, I guess it works now. What? What even? We are automating Eclipse Ember Fuel. It is the last thing that we need for the All the Mod Star. What happened? I would love an explanation because I'm kind of wit's end on that one. That one didn't make any sense to me at all. All right, where's that? There we go. So block placer, we are going to go forward with it, but we'll do that in a minute. Void flame coal we have now. All right. Oh, we broke something. Could be a dirt here. There we go. All right, it's moving in the right direction. Yes, there's a very, very high probability chance that I end up crafting the All the Mod Star tonight. It is certainly what we're shooting for, at least. I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna grab some pipe stuff. Item pipes. Got the wrench, I've got an upgrade, and then I'm just gonna grab a chest. Yeah, we'll probably end up making the Starry B tonight if I can find a Patrick B, which I don't assume will be too difficult. It's all part of the plan, though. So, take this, we'll put it here. That's the one that needs the coal. Place that there. Come all the way across here. I really, really am starting to not like the step-up thing. I'm gonna pull out of there. Put an upgrade in there. Dump all the coal. Alright, that's gonna stay full of coal, which will keep this thing full of primal coal. Which I should at least get us moving in the right direction, slightly. They're easy if you have a good fishing rod. I do. Fish in a warm ocean to find it? Easy. Okay. Yeah, I do expect that to be quite easy then. Alright. Primal coal. Gotta keep that going, and we want to keep the void flame coal going as well. Drop those in there. Blaze embers. Drop those in here. Alright, so theoretically here pretty quick we can have this whole thing running. We're gonna snag a stack of that real quick. Correct me if I'm wrong. Blaze Ember Fuel needs the Void Flame Coal, correct? Means I can take this, disconnect it there. What are the must-haves on an XP grind? So honestly, something that's not going to break, and Knowledge of the Ages, and that really is about it. Yeah, I mean, you want something that's probably going to kill most of your mobs in a single hit, but even that's not really an essential. Okay, so that's going to place it down. I think the only thing I need to worry about is my picker-upper. Let's grab looting as well. Yeah, looting will make the Knowledge of the Ages even more worth it. That's a great point. Grab some more of these deep sleep bricks. Right there. I need a fluid collector. Placer. Placer. Simple fluid, advanced fluid collector. Before I do anything here, the first thing we're doing is we're setting this to what it should be. So, Blaze Ember Fuel creates unrefined void flame. So we're going to set an allow list. If I can find the bucket. Unrefined void flame. Okay. Pop that power on there real quick. Then all I should have to do is render area. You have to go down 1, over 2. Allow that. Okay, so then I come in here and I do this. Drop that one back in there. Okay, so that should just keep going. And then I need to refine it. I think I can do that all here in one instead of what I did last time, which was 2. I need another advanced fluid placer. Advanced fluid placer. I'm going to set it right here, and we're just going to pipe from the top to the bottom, and it'll place it right here. Break that one, and we're going to put some shadow void goo there, whatever. Well, okay, cool. Shadow pulse goo, just make me like 10 of them. I'm missing nether wart and skulk shriekers. You make me one of them. Of course you can't. Then you don't know how to make nether wart. Well, that's inconvenient. Nether wart. Perfect. Use a router with an activation module. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we got nether wart now, so shadow pulse goo. Got one of those. What are the odds it clicks on it? If I move it on that direction, it should. Unless it's out. It's not. Oh, it did. Perfect. Okay. So fluid placer is going to do its thing. Once I pull it out of here, the fluid will place it here, and then I need another fluid collector. Fluid. Bee farm. Just pull the sword. The good hypothesis is killed. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. It's just about as good as any. No, we already did that. Farming the Warden's going. We are currently automating the very last thing we need for the Alda Mod Star. So I need advanced fluid collector. We're gonna set that there. Put this here. Going to do an allow list. What is that? Unrefined void flame. So we're just going to use refined at just dire things. Void flame? Fuel bucket. There it is. Okay. Allow list. Just that. Perfect. Don't need power. And then we got to set up this right here. Down 1, over 2. I believe that should all be correct. Get the fluid flowing just to make sure. All right, we got void flame fuel. So theoretically, I mean, if I feed it that, it'll just keep throwing it. But we could give it another stack, and we keep this all going. What is it? The catalysts? These guys. Unless I've already got plenty of that. No, it looks like we could still use more. All right. Take this stack of blaze ember. Toss it in there so it can keep doing its thing. We're getting pretty good. We're getting pretty good returns on this so far. I'd say you can use a sensor card from Laser IO to detect if the collector is full before dropping the catalyst. That is very smart. That sounds like a much better way to do it. Because right now it's kind of just throwing stuff. Grab a whole bunch of these primal coal blocks. We'll throw them in there. That should allow everything to keep going. Void flame coal. Where does that go in? I think the void flame goes in here. Yeah. All right, so there's a void flame fuel. We're gonna make a little bit of a right turn here, I think. Not really needed since it's a timing thing, though. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, so from void flame fuel, it needs eclipse ember to get oh, so we're close. We're close. Unrefined eclipse ember fuel, and then we just have to refine it. That's easy enough. Oh my goodness, Brian. Dude. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Those are, I think that's the second time subs have been gifted? Or memberships? I don't know. I feel like I'm used to Twitch, but thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. That's so incredibly kind. That's cool. Thank you. Okay, so this block placer, I think we want it to go against these. And we have a good strategy for how to do that. I just need different blocks there. Oh no! So, we just need to find... Yeah, I appreciate it. We're gonna put these at the bottom here. And then theoretically, should be able to set this one here up with the exact same offset. I need to go out there, over one. No, that's fine right there. So we go too high, and then I need offset to there and 4 wide. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, and then always west. West, same, had them off. Oh no. Oh no. So we're going west on that one. And then stand is the allow list. And then we should be able to power it. And then I should be able to take some of whatever the next tier up is. Let's craft all of these. Well, put too many in there. Just dire things. Where'd they go? Primal coal. Grab all those. Primal coal is this one. Yeah, that one's normal coal. This is primal coal. Then we have our blaze ember in this one. And then we're taking the void flame and we're putting it in here. And it should just place against the bottom. It is. Perfect. Or make this faster. And now we've got Eclipse Ember. Dude, we're so close. We're getting there. So we need to take this and put it into a fluid placer. That is the Time Wand. If you have not heard of and or have built the Time Wand, I cannot possibly recommend it enough. The Time Wand is like everything that is the best about all the mods. It just makes things go so much faster. Okay, so this guy here probably just gonna be fine. He'll place it in front. And then I need another dropper, I think. Advanced dropper. That will drop the Eclipse Embers. in too many videos, but always been too distracted to see the numbers. That makes sense. Let's see. So we're gonna go render area. I think I just need to go down one. Yep, right there. All right. So that'll drop that in there. Then I need another fluid collector. We're getting there. Getting close. I think this may be second to last fluid collector. Drop that there. That on top. It's going to bug me if it's not the right block though. All right, fluid collector. And you're going to go one down. And then right there. And you're going to be set to just pick up unrefined Eclipse Ember. Allow list. Throw some power on that thing. Time Wand is the best item to rush as early as possible. 100%. 100% yes. I don't think it goes up to 604. I think 128 is the highest it goes. Well, 128x speed on anything is still absurd. Okay, so that's powered. That's powered. So this should pick up everything. I think the only thing I need to do is route this around here to there. And then grab the pipe wrench and do that. And then now I've got Void Flame Fuel ready for the 3 Eclipse Embers I've got. I have more now. Got 9. And then this should be picking up the unrefined, which we can then... but I'm going to have to do a new clicker for that. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I need a fluid placer. Yeah, we'll need a fluid collector, yes. But the important one, fluid placer. And I'm also going to need a clicker so that I can keep this guy activated. Fluid placer right there. Fluid collector we're just going to put on top. This is actually going to need to be a shadow pulse goo. I'm going to have to go get a Skulk Shrieker. That should take like 3 seconds, I think. Deep Dark, there it is. Well, hello there. You belong to me now. Alright, why is it dark? Make it light again. Thank you. Mine. Alright, flash home. I was watching your video on enchantments. Saw you. How do you max level enchant? My max, for example. A lot of my enchants went to level 10 instead of the max you stated. So, yes. So 4.5 stacks of Eclipse Ember. Is that how much I need? Sheesh. I didn't even think about that. That's going to be quite a bit. Yeah, so there are higher. And honestly, I don't even know if there's an actual cap. I know some of the mob drops give you absurdly high drop rates instead of what like you can usually get. So there really is, from my understanding at least, not an actual true max. Okay, so we're going to do that. I need a clicker. Clicker. Like, especially some of the apotheosis stuff can have ridiculously high maxes. We're going to put that on the side there. Render the area. I know it's pointing up. I don't care enough to change it, though. Offset to there. This is going to be... shouldn't matter if it's just clicking on it, right? It is going to place an extra one. I could do... west, and then it will only click on it, maybe. Let me grab some Skulk. I don't know, Tortson, if you have other expertise to share there, but that's what I've always seen, at least. Trying to maximize my items, but yeah, I mean you can maximize it within reason. So like, what's this one up here? The Skulk Smite has like technically a limit of 10. However, it's not like a hard cap. It's just that's where the books stop going to. So like if you get an enchant, you probably will not get one higher than 10. But that doesn't mean it doesn't necessarily exist. Okay. So, pipe it from there into here. And do that. This guy doesn't have power. Neither does that one. Was that the collector? So this guy should then be collecting Eclipse Ember Fuel, an allow list. Enter the area. Go down one. Perfect. Think. Give this guy power. Oh, I can't put it there. Gotta go here. Alright, places it. Okay. Eclipse Ember Fuel. We got it coming in. You have a video on your ME system and such. I don't. I've been thinking about making it. The problem is I would not consider myself an expert on how to set up an ME system. Like, I don't feel like they're that complicated, but I feel like there are people that have made substantially better videos than I could even try to make on it. So I don't know. I've thought about it though. Just dire things. So I need the primal coal. Grab all my blocks of it. Toss it in there. Yeah, we're probably gonna need to. I could do some really weird auto crafting sort stuff. Like I could pull all of the normal coals out and then export it out to each of these things so that it automatically filters through if I didn't have to like dump them into these. The problem here is going to be I don't really know how much should go. This one needs those. I feel like if I threw 40 in there, all those in there, I kept all of these sped up, I feel like that would be a pretty efficient process. Up until the Eclipse Embers. I didn't think about that. We had a coal or something? No, it died and it doesn't have Skulk. Got it. Skulk. Catalyst, there you go. I'll keep doing your thing. In fact, to do your thing faster. You can use Quantum Crafter. Keep a minimum amount of items before making blocks too. That's a good point. There's a lot of things I could probably do to optimize this. I'm just not sure I'm willing to commit to that yet. Primal Coal, Blaze Ember. What are we looking over here? At 9. Keep those going. Honestly, this is not that bad. There may be videos out there, but explain your way of things is significantly different. It reaches a unique crowd. Videos cannot. Point of consideration. You know what? That's a great point. That really is a good point. Because I don't know. I feel like every time I see somebody else do something, they do it differently, and differently is not necessarily bad or good, but it does provide a different perspective. I think I might. I do want to explain at least sort of like a wrap up video for all the mods 10. Like, hey, here's kind of what I thought. And here are the best methods for things that I found. That kind of thing. I've been watching your playthrough, a bunch of the guide, loving content. Heck yeah, I appreciate that. But I definitely, I see your point, and it very well might be a good idea to do that. Advanced Fluid Collector. Void Flame Fuel. Oh, it's because we need the Eclipse stuff still. Still waiting on that. Okay, let's grab all this. Let's combine. Primal pull again. That going. Combine all of the blaze ember blocks. We'll keep that going. How much of that last? Just our things. Just one void flame coal. Yeah, that's fine. We run out? No, there it goes. All right. One of the good things about packs like these are a ton of ways to do the same thing and everyone has their own way. Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point. All right, so we're going to take as much of this void flame coal as we can and get it rocking and rolling. Because we're going to need that pretty quick. I want to keep these tick accelerated for as long as I can. Nothing else flying out yet. All right, a couple more of these. Yeah, all right. Do that again. Toss them in there. Maybe decrease the delay on the clicker and breakers to make them break. That's true. That would make it go faster. Primal coal in there. Do have some eclipse ember now. Those 4 can go in there. Where's our breaker? What if we did 5? 5 seem like a decent amount. I don't want this to lag too much, but as long as it's not trying to do something every tick, we should be fine. We'll do the same on the item collector as well. And then we'll run through here. Oh yeah, it's going a lot faster. A lot faster. That was a really good call. Alright, we're gonna grab all of that real quick. I really should automate that. And I'm well aware of that. Like, I really should. But with how little I need, I feel like I might as well just suck it up, get through this, get the 18, and then move on. Because I don't think you actually need it for anything else in the entire pack. More primal coal. Lord Send, you know if the stream will be rewatchable. Yeah, they are. They are, and they are in a they're in a playlist as well. ATM10 established integrate create, sadly. Update. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think it's probably a little late to add create, although I did enjoy it. 4 stacks of Eclipse Ember. A lot. Yeah, you're right, it is. I mean, yeah. 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 We're kind of getting there, though. Primal coal blocks. That full. I wanted that back. Okay. Blaze ember blocks. Grab all those. If I mathed correctly, 81 stacks of coal blocks. You serious? That's kind of ridiculous. I didn't even realize that. How many is that? So it's 1 per, right? 1 for each bucket. I need 16 buckets per dark tank. So that's 16 times 18. 288. Divide that by 64. So 4.5 stacks of Eclipse Ember. Jeez. Ooh. Yeah, and it is 1 to 3, you're right. Alright, give me all those. And primal coal as well. And then last but not least, the Void Flame. So 6. One's fine. This one's going. Speed it all up. We had a Skulk? No, we still got Skulk. Okay, good. Create is very early game focused, so Cataclysm definitely late game. Yeah, for sure. It was pretty established when they added Cataclysm. That's fair. A very, very good point. We've got almost a full stack of Eclipse Ember. So if I were to throw that, this is the one it goes in, right? And then it just refines from there. I mean, it's working pretty well. I definitely need somewhere for it to go from there, though. I mean, I could just... This is going to be really dumb, and I'm well aware of it. But it's how we're going to do it, because I think it's funny. Okay. I don't know how far this way I need to go to make these all fit, but we're just gonna put them all over here. We're just gonna dump it directly into these. Four more. I can go 2 more this way. Yeah, I know. I know it's dumb. Like, theoretically, it should definitely go into my ME system, but... This is gonna work just as well. Okay. So, just so it doesn't get full too quickly, we'll pull from there. Should start dumping everything into these tanks. Okay. They all have a little bit in them. Make sure, we gotta get an acceleration upgrade on there. To keep it empty. Accelerate that. Alright, I think we're rocking and rolling. And then, just because we know it's going to be a fluid drawer would be better for them. Well, yes, but they have to go in those tanks anyways. Like for the all the mod star, you need... I need 18 Eclipse Ember fuel filled dark tanks, and those are the dark tanks. So we're just putting it directly into the thing that I already am going to need the fluid in, which just helps simplify the process a little bit more. Coal, blocks of coal, make me a couple more. Enough that we can put some more into our box. And then speed that up all the way. We're just going to let it roll too. We're just going to let it go for as long as it wants to. For these. Okay, so it's balanced out at like 3.26. Out of the 16 that we need. So we're making progress. We're getting there. Certainly getting Eclipse Ember fuel a little bit faster. Or whatever, the primal coal. Although I do almost feel like setting up a whole separate thing for primal coal just because it is the one thing that's taken the longest. You have 2 stacks of it now, though. Look at us go. get a skulk? Oh, that was the last one. Skulk. Drop another one in there. I probably could do some way where it automatically kept that filled. But here we are. There's so much about this that could be improved, honestly. But like if there was any game justification for it, I probably would. Like if there was anything that I could use any of these fuels for, other than the one thing that I'm doing right now for the Yellow Mod Star. There's an R's recipe for Skulk if you have the stuff, not sure. I mean, yeah. I also could, I mean, I could literally go to the Deep Dark and just mine it all. I don't know. Oh, for the Shrieker? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Or that's the heart, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not super worried about that yet. Worst case, I think I go to the Deep Dark and I just ulti mine a whole bunch of it. Yeah, exactly. Early game power gen, and with the reactors I have right now, it's just not something I need, and so we're trying to go low thought effort, because the more thought I put into it, the more effort it is. Not really worth an ATM10 because they're a lot better and easier power gen. Gotcha, yeah, for the Shriekers. I see what you mean. Luckily, I've been getting into R's so intensely. I've been trying to get every single mob's damage arcs. That's crazy. That's kind of cool, though. That's very neat. You gotta catch them all. That there, more primal coal, toss it in. How's the skulk looking? Ah, we're holding up pretty good. Alright, we'll go ahead and start doing the blaze embers as well. Almost full, half a stack, I guess. Feels pretty good. Much is left in there. I would move through about 4 stacks. This is taking longer than I expected it to, though. Even with the full Tom Wand acceleration going non-stop. Clips rule generates 4K RF per tick. I mean, it's not bad. But you're right, compared to like some of the power generators and like thermo generators and stuff like that, it's just, it's probably not worth it. Especially even early game. Let's dump a couple of those things back in here that we probably won't need anymore. Now that we should have this whole process relatively automated. Grab all of this. Get some more primal coal blocks going. We're getting there. Oh. Maybe try with parts. These parts just really fast. What? I'm sorry. What type of speed pipes? Please tell me that's not actually a thing, right? That's hilarious. Out of time fluid. Time fluid. Whee. Alright. The parts. Oh, the ether gas ones? Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. I don't know. Do those work on these? I get exactly what you're saying. I have those set up on the other stuff across the way for the ethereal or liquid Oriole that I later came to find out I didn't actually need. Alright, there's all that. Start with these two real quick. As many of those as we can get. Toss them back in there. We'll go with these next. As many as we can get. Toss them back. And then, let's see how much void flame coal we got. And we'll toss that in here. Alright. Should have all 4 going now. Means we should be getting some more clips pretty quick. Oh, it's not perfectly balanced out. Nah, it's fine. Matt Bears, hello, good sir. Got a question for you. What's your question? Let's hear it. I'm all ears. Good on coal. There's a bat in the way of that wood coal. Is there really? Oh, it left. Thank goodness. Okay. I was gonna say. I'll take down a bat right now. Don't think I won't. Need skulk. I do need. That would the answer to that one is because I'm dumb. Half of it was like I wanted to pull out logically each thing, depending on the tool or piece of armor I was pulling out stuff for. The real answer is just that I didn't realize you could pull it all out in a single book. Hopefully that answers your question. There is not a good reason to not pull it out, but after I made the video, there were a lot of people that told me that you could pull it all out at once. So now I know, but in the past I did not. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, there's no reason to do it. In fact, it's way more expensive if you do it the way I did. Yeah, I just didn't know you could. Just dire things. Dump all of these in there. Make these guys. Then we're gonna make. Got a whole bunch of blaze ember blocks. Didn't realize I had them in here. A whole bunch more. Primal coal. You get that. Get this. There we go. Alright. We said it was going to be like 4 stacks of Eclipse Ember, right? And then I may need to get some of the other 2 passed back through here. Just so that we have it all stocked up. Well, I want it picked up. That accelerated. That's fine. The dropper, that's where we need the next one. These. Put those here. We'll accelerate this. And then grab the next stack of stuff. Thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Throw that in there. And then I should just have to speed this one up. Then theoretically, it should start filling everything else up for us. No, how did it get? Thank goodness. I clicked on that when my time won. Apparently the time fluid went into it. Oh no. Girl Bree says hello. Hello, how's it going? How are you? I kind of freaked out there for a second because it all kind of got stuck. Uh-oh. Okay, so missing the catalyst at the beginning. Nope, not just one. We need a lot more than one. Okay, why does it just do? We should put the whole stack in? That'd be great. Alright, it'll continue to move. I wish you wouldn't have thrown them all down in there. Can I have them back? Thank you. Here, back in. We'll accelerate these again. Put fluid on the... Yeah, I did. Okay, so that means we need some more of green ones, those ones. In here. Have a stack of work. Keep everything else accelerated. How do you refill the time wand? So if you go into your inventory, you've got time fluid. You just pick it up and then left click it over the top of the time fluid and it refills it for you. Pretty simple. Okay, we're gonna come back over here. Keep these guys accelerated. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, and like I mentioned earlier, it is probably the best item in the game as far as like helping you progress quickly. Would highly recommend making it. Alright, I think we're out of Eclipse in here. Did I not grab it? I thought I did. Apparently I did not. Wood flame coal. Keep that going. Keep all of that accelerated. We're getting there. I'm a rebel. I don't use the time wand. You know what? I mean, that is the beauty of modded Minecraft, is that you have the choice. You get to choose whether you want to or not. I choose to use it because I feel like it makes my life better. I feel like my life becomes easier because I'm using it. You can use the export card in your wireless terminal to direct fluid directly into the inventory slot. It's good. Oh, nice. I didn't even know that. Howdy, what's up, Victor? How's it going? I just put it in there, didn't I? Which one did I put it in? Unless I picked it back up. Which I don't think I did. Is it full or not? Yeah, okay. I dumped the time fluid somewhere. Who knows where it went? It'll keep it full at all times. Hey, that's actually really good to know. I will likely set that up here shortly. Alright, what we're going to do now is grab half a stack of this and toss it there. Should keep that going for a little bit. Next up, I need half a stack of that there. I don't know why it refuses to actually put half a stack of anything in. Yeah, that's all working through pretty quickly. You'll find it eventually. Yeah, I heard it right click. Oh, it's right here. Well, hello there. Bucket? There we go. Oh, time fluid. So time fluid's in here? There is. We good now? Is that all of it? Or does it not have a... It doesn't have a full bucket. Great. Okay. Waste time fluid. Hold up. Can't I... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Time wand. Yeah, we'll do that. And that. Yeah, okay, back in business. Yeah, I just didn't think I had enough room in there. Alright, sped up, sped up, sped up. That one's good. Good. That one's good. Time fluid again. Okay. Back to here. We're kind of rocking and rolling. Yeah, they're filling up. Dump the next half in there. And then I need some more of the void flame, which I have on me. How very convenient. Dump that in there. And this one, I think needs, oh, we're back at the beginning. Catalyst. Put a stack in there. Yeah, we're getting close. We're looking on Skulk and everything over here. Close on Skulk. Oh, here we go. We are cooking now. Full stack of that in there. Oh, not that. And then feed it all up. Oh, which one of these am I still? There we go. Rendering. Have you had any issues with placing mage lights? For some reason, they shoot but don't place a physical light. I don't know. I've never actually even tried. What are those for? They sound like there's something from ours, but I don't think I've ever actually messed with them before. Or at least they don't sound familiar enough where I feel like I have. An ours light source. No, I haven't actually messed with those. I used the, oh, what are they called? The feral lanterns for everything. All of my stuff is that. And they have worked incredibly well. Basically a torch with magic. Got it. Yeah, I feel like ours is one of the few mods that I've done an embarrassingly little amount with. Alright, we're processing. Ooh, we're almost up to 10. Definitely past halfway. Take all of those. Back in here. Another full stack of primal coal blocks. And then I'll take the blaze embers as well. How long have you been playing this world so far? You were further than me and I've been playing for a month now. I mean, probably about the same amount of time. But I don't know if that's necessarily a fair comparison. Just because I played several of these packs before, and I also probably play more than a sane human should. I don't know. Toss those two in there. Let that do its thing. Hey John, can you make a guide anytime soon for modern industrialization? I actually have. I don't know if it's a pretty decent guide as far as like it shows you everything that I set up for what I needed to get the things that you need for the All the Mod Star. That's not necessarily a full guide because that would be like an ungodly amount of time. Like it would take forever to do that. But there's a video I put out probably less than 3 weeks ago that's specifically for that. And it's heavy, and it, you know, depending on your video style preference, it can get a little boring in there. Just because it's a big mod, but it should be exactly what you're looking for. It points you in the right direction, at least if you have any questions. Looking for here. Void flame fuel. What's that? More void flame fuel. Perfect. Get a bug in my playthrough. Currently using unobtainium armor and a single skeleton in any source takes damage from me. Don't like 2 hearts next to a bit. Ooh, yikes. That's not good. Did I run past the Bronze Age? Yeah, I would. I would get past the Steam Age as quickly as you possibly can. Life becomes so much easier after it. All right. Oh, we need Skulk. Checks out. Skulk. There we go. All right. We got in here. Not a lot yet. Still kind of working through it. Pulls left quite a bit. Tanks are looking pretty full. We're getting there. Yeah, as long as all of these are mostly just waiting for the coals, then I'm pretty okay. You can take half a stack of each of these, go dump them. And then everything stays sped up. Not there. Which one? That's a clicker. That's a dropper. Okay. We're trying to keep everything to where all I have to do is put the Eclipse Ember in there, and then we're ready to rock and roll. And I think most everything is caught up to that point. How long you... I suggest making your armor, having Cataclysm stats on it, adding gems, it helps a lot. Yeah. I agree. Honestly, Apotheosis is probably one of the strongest mods in the entire game. And the gems and stuff with the affixes, a game changer. In fact, I'm making a video that for members will go live tomorrow, and for everybody else will go live on Wednesday. There's a way you can make a wooden sword that can one-shot, like even a Piglich or whatever, like 10,000 to 11,000 damage per swing. Apotheosis, yeah. It's ridiculously strong. I actually got that from somebody in my Discord showed me how to do that. It's kind of ridiculous, the fact that you can have a wooden sword that can one-shot a Piglich, but it should make for a pretty cool video. You have a video for hostile neural networks. I don't, again, there's a lot of things on the list for videos I could make that I have in my head that I just haven't done yet. And that definitely is one of them. We're gonna get this going because it's just waiting on this. Wait. They're just spelling R's that one. Yeah, yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. I think it's funnier if you do it with a wooden sword, though. I kind of find that a little bit hilarious. But yeah, the R spell is pretty strong as well. Honestly, R's just as a mod is pretty strong. That's all 30. Keep going. You find create usage and the previous ATM's better. So honestly, the only thing I used create for in the previous ATMs was for crafting the star. There's very little else I did with it. I'm probably the wrong person to ask that. But I did enjoy it in the previous all the mods. It was a fun little mod to figure out. I just didn't really do much with it. Oh, I didn't actually need to do that. The exact opposite of what I wanted to do. I wanted to take half a stack and put it in here. I think the modular machinery stuff they added for the new All the Mod Star is pretty interesting. So I just watched do you have a way to auto put the ice and coal in the chest? Yeah, there is. I don't, because I don't ever need it. It doesn't use enough power for me to. This is my setup. This is the chest it all pulls from. It's all in here. I just put like 4,000 of whatever in here and it just stays and runs. All I would have to do is pull a line from like, I don't know, anywhere from my ME system and export it into that chest. And I could, on that export bus, just say, hey, put redstone, coal, uraninite, and whatever in there, and it would work. I just don't. Should I invest in the Insanite block right now or keep it for later? For like, for growing stuff, I just use the red fertilizer. I never even went with Insanite farmland. All right, how are we looking? 12? We're getting really close. Like using create for the XP nuggets and experience without making the mob. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think I've ever done it, but I like it makes sense. You know, from the bigger reaction mod, you need an Insanite block. Oh yeah. I've got the. I know exactly what you're talking about. I mean, you have to have it eventually for all the mod stars. So if you're going for it, you might as well make it. Other than that, I don't really use bigger reactors for anything. I feel like it's a complicated mod for a power source, and so I don't ever use it for that. And then outside of it, the only reason I would have to craft anything from it was for the all the mod star. And I made a video on literally everything I did in this world for it, and it's not much. It is not much. We're gonna grab some more time fluid. Then convert all of these. And keep it going. Oh, we are cooking actually. Some of those are pretty close to full. Pretty good. The biggest recommendation is Senate block. Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody have any different opinions? Because like literally all I did was this. I made one reprocessor, two of these fluidizers. Turns out I didn't even need the second one. I could have done it all with one. And then two of these reactors. One for turning, what is that? Plutonium into rosinite. And then the other one, I don't even remember what it's for. But that's basically all I did. And honestly, I set it up with like one autocrafter up here with a few patterns and one autocrafter down there with a few patterns. It was pretty easy, but I never use it for power. I just feel like power is a lot easier to use and understand, and there's just a lot more dynamic stuff you can do there as far as like, you know, player charging and storing. I think I literally have stored 3 point something trillion FE. Yeah, 3 trillion FE just for fun. And then I have all of these player transmitters as well, just because you can, you know? I don't know. I feel like Power just provides more options for what you can do, and bigger reactors just doesn't, or extreme reactors doesn't do that much. Alright. Oh, it went through a whole stack already. Alright, we'll do Blaze Embers. Yo, thanks for the tutorials in the mod pack. I would have been so lost without your videos. Big thanks. I'm so glad you found them, and I'm glad they are helpful. Why I make them. I appreciate you saying thanks. Are we at a skulk again? Man, again? If I could spell correctly, we could get it more. Whole nother stack. So what's the plan after you finish the star and the B? A new playthrough? That is, I'm 50-50. There's a decent chance I do a whole nother playthrough, and I try to not build it in a cave. You know, like, honestly, I could have made this so much prettier. But it's kind of a little bit bleak. Day's going great. So I'm thinking about doing another playthrough. I don't want to do a speed run, but I might see like, hey, if I try to go fast, how fast can I go? You know? Without calling it a speed run. But we'll see. The Ocean Block 2 is supposed to come out, and I've heard good things about that. As well as several other mod packs that I've kind of working through at the same time. Plenty of options. There's no shortage of options. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. So this one gets that. This one gets that. These get accelerated. You think you'll go for the creative items? I might. I've thought about that. I'm certainly going to consider it. Just because I've never done it before. Like the last time I just got the star and called it done. There's a decent chance I may finish out the rest of this, but I haven't quite decided if I'm that committed to this world yet or not. Let me see. I don't want that there. I need all of that in here. Evoke world. I challenge myself to actually build something instead of making holes in the ground. Yes, exactly. I need to do that. I need to do that. I don't lean that direction at all. I am so much more like utility minded than pretty. But I need to work to be better at that. So there's a decent chance that like I build a world and focus on making it pretty first before like rushing any of the tech stuff that I usually do. But I don't know, we'll see. who knows if that'll actually happen. Alright, dump all of these in here. Make sure that stays full. All of these stay accelerated. Yeah. Too bad the other storage mod has not been added yet. Even though A2 autocraft for you. Right, yeah, because I wanted to do refined storage, and they keep talking about, oh, refined storage 2 is coming, and it hasn't yet. At some point, I'm sure it will. And when it does, I want to try using it for autocrafting, but the AE2 autocrafting has come a long way, and is certainly a viable contender. All right, there we go. So it should be going on all fronts now. Build a giant underground base before doing any automation just to make sure I built something. My bitch viewers, I build everything according to chunks. Always turns out cookie cutter. Nah, I gotcha. What I'm thinking about doing for my next one is doing a single player world. And, you know, in that I can set it to however many chunks I want, right? I'm not limited by the rules I set up on a server for everybody. As far as, you know, chunk restrictions go. Which I think would be fun. I'm gonna take all of those. I'm assuming this guy's almost full. It's getting there. Oh, we had a skulk here? Well, fill it back up. Accelerate it all. Perfect. You get this. You get accelerated. That should, I mean, that should get us really close. There is one. I don't like publicly advertise it because I didn't want it to get like slammed with people. But there is a public server on my Discord for anybody who joins and wants to use it. And you're more than welcome to. I've been thinking about it, and I may just do like I don't know if I'll do like a full server reset, but I may just like reset my own player on here, and then completely start over, but leave this base here and completely untouched. Yeah, there's a community server for it. In my Discord, if you look under, I can't even remember what I called it. I think it's server info or something like that. There's one there. Okay, we're gonna take that. And then be cooking. Grab 2 more stacks of those, apparently. That's the one I'm playing on right now, actually. Yes. You think I have enough? Think we're close? Ooh. Oh, dude, I think you're right. How much of the fuel do we have hanging out? Void flame fuel. I think we need to get a little bit more void flame fuel. That's gonna need... Grab some of those, and then some of those are gonna go into here. I need a little bit more. Then we're going to take half a stack of this. And we're going to drop it in here. Well, that works so well. Give me those 6 called. Those. Here, have a stack. Get accelerated. You get accelerated. Give you half a stack because I don't know how much you're going to have ready. That one can get accelerated. Heck yeah, stop by. I mean, I've played on here quite a bit. Like I said, I think I'm going to reset my own person on here. 16. I think the last and lowest one was down here. Oh no, there's still some 13s in here. Still filling up, but it's really close. I'll probably just take the ones that are at 16. Eclipse Ember Fuel. 16. No, no. Very close. Very, very close. Okay, so we got 9, about half of them. All right. Oh, don't let that stay on the ground. So, void. The greens ones. Add those right here. Accelerate it up. Yeah, we're getting really, really close. How much is built in the community server? My PC kind of struggles to run this mod pack. Honestly, I don't know. The first thing I did when I logged in was I RTP'd and I got as far away from spawn as I could go. There's really very few people anywhere near me. So I rarely have to worry about that. Your PC should really just be loading in whatever's close to you as well, so you shouldn't be bad. 16. There's another 16. I think we did it. 18, 16 is okay. All right, here we go. So I should Philosopher's Fuel. Oh, what am I doing wrong? Philosopher's Fuel. Dark Tank, Eclipse Ember Fuel, 16 buckets. Place in a crafting grid with other tanks to increase capacity. That looks right to me. So why did it turn dark as soon as I... Oh, do they have to be by themselves to turn dark or something? And if they're stacked, they're not. Okay, that's fine. What am I missing then here? Got the smelter, got the Insanite blocks, rainbow coal, ender generator, uranium quad fuel rods. So if I throw that in there, it doesn't like it. Dark Tank, Eclipse Ember Fuel. Any ideas why it doesn't like it? 16 out of 16 buckets. NBT. Okay, but even when I put it in there manually, it doesn't like it. Right? Find a normal crafting table? That's inconvenient. Okay, though. I just put all that back in there. Grab one of each. Do I have a normal crafting table? Huh. I don't think I have a normal crafting table. I'll have to make one just to see. I don't think the crafting table should matter. I think it should be the same either way. But it is worth a shot. You go... Make that. Move them. No, it doesn't like it. Huh. No, that's the way to do it. Crafting table on a stick is definitely the way to do it. I just don't have it because I haven't needed it because I've got my my ME system. Because everything else it pulls, which means everything else is right with the exception of that. The dark tank, the Eclipse Ember fuel. What the heck? You get the achievement for it? That's the wrong one. ATM stars, what we're looking at. Dark tank full of Eclipse Ember fuel. Yeah. I got the achievement for it and everything. And it gave me all the things it's supposed to give me for it, too. What on earth? Why is nothing working like it's supposed to today? It shows up for half a second, too. Place in a crafting grid with other tanks to increase capacity. I don't want to increase capacity. Let's go see. That's a great question. Dark tank. Simple recipe. Dark gems, iron glass. Got it. You'll need to start. You can drop an Eclipse Ember into liquid void flame fuel to make unrefined. Then you need shadow to spread it. But you'll need 16 buckets worth. Anybody think I'm doing anything wrong here? Like, everything about that looks incredibly correct to me. Just love the thralls of extreme reactors and have all the bees. Thanks to your vid. Cheers. Yeah, awesome. Okay, all right. Well, I'm glad nobody thinks I'm doing anything wrong here. And everything else shows up right, right? It's just that. Dark tank. I've got 18 dark tanks of Eclipse Ember fuel. Quick relog, we think so? Worth a shot. I don't know. Maybe create a pattern with substitutions enabled. Also not a bad idea. I don't understand. Like, that seems about as straightforward as it could possibly be. Like, it really does. I don't know. Hey, welcome. Yeah, it's been a while. I had a week where I went to Oregon. I went halfway across the country for a work trip, and so I was gone for a little bit. But we're back now. And we finished everything that we need for the All the Mod Star, but for some reason, this one recipe is bugged out. And it won't let me craft it, and I can't understand why. Like, I do not know what's going on. Okay, so if I have... I can actually do it from here. Place a dark tank on the ground and break it and try to craft after. I picked him up off the ground, though. I did try a regular crafting table, too. And it also doesn't work there. Okay. Allow substitutions. We're going to make that. We're going to throw it in here. And then we come back to here. Do I have them? Oh, did I use? I probably used some of those. Those are going to be really easy to get back. But the fact that it doesn't recognize the dark tank is the issue. Awaken Supremium ingots. Did it make one? All right. Well, we will try. We'll try with the dark tank. No, I don't want to craft more of them. Where are they at? There they are. We're going to take one, set it on the ground. We're going to break it. Pick it up. I mean, it just goes back into the stack with the rest of them. Sometimes I love this game. Other times I do not. Okay, here, let's do this then. Day-night coal. Insanium coal blocks. How do I not have a recipe for that? Yeah, got a feature, right? Love features. Alright, so then I gotta figure out how to make the coal as well. It's pretty easy. I'm gonna throw both those in here. Alright. Somebody agree with me that I have everything that I need to have. And if we all agree on that, maybe put the fluid on a mecha tank. Go through there with new tanks. I could, but the problem is it should be right. You turn off the setting on the terminal settings. I mean, yeah, you're talking about the restock. I get what you're saying. What was the other thing? Awakened. I don't have that auto crafting either. We'll do that. Those. Double check the ingot recipe. Should be essence and a prosperity. Sweet. We'll throw this pattern in there just so we have all of it for everything. Craft 20 because it doesn't matter because we have enough. How did you fill the tanks? We had it over here. We ran fluid pipes, came out of this thing, and ran into the fluid, or into the dark tanks. And the dark tanks filled up, and then we broke them. And here we are. That is how we filled them. I will say, I am a server operator on here, so if needed, we could just go grab the philosopher's fuel, go into creative or whatever. I feel like that's crappy thing to do. I not as crappy as the fact that they're not accepting the fact that I did the work I was supposed to do, but everything about that looks correct. Okay, so we're saying put it on the ground and break it. It's still, unfortunately, not accepting it. We could drain it all into the ME system and put it back in there. I don't have any confidence that it'd be any different, you know? So you're saying craft a new tank. Put tank down. Put this tank down. Take a bucket. And switch it from one to the other? Is that what we are recommending? Have this bug in a different mod pack? Don't do that. I have to fill it without putting it on the ground? How do I fill it without putting it on the ground? How does that even work? All right, I'm with Archangel. We're just gonna do this real quick. I'll even accept here now. Before we do that, let's go. We're gonna grab all of the things and we're gonna burn them, and then I'm going to spawn in the philosopher's fuel because this is stupid. Yeah, plenty of rainbow coal. 18. 18. Two different generators here. Need a dark tank for the recipe. Generators. There's my ender generators. Magmatic generators. Uranium. Quad fuel. Oh, those have to sit in their own separate. Oh, there goes all of my inventory room. I think the smelter prisms do as well, right? Here. We're gonna need a chest to put this all in. I am strongly considering doing that because there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense and it's kind of difficult to figure out in regards to that. And then I think I'm gonna get like a stack upgrade too. All that got. Move the dark tanks. All full of the fuel. My supremium blocks. One more. Melter prisms. Leave one behind. That, and then I need my insanite blocks. Took me a while to get it all sorted because it's a lot more complicated than all. It really is. I totally agree. Got, well, that's the opposite of what I wanted to do. 18. All right, we agree this is everything I need for the philosopher's fuel, right? We all agree on that? Because it looks like everything. Are there any objections? Try crafting one world. I have star already. Let me craft. Yeah, it's definitely a bug. Okay, cool. It's going in a box. Oh, I was in creative. No, box is gone now. All right, so we have officially gotten rid of all of that stuff. I didn't even really mean to do that. I meant to pick it up and we're gonna go throw it in the fire or something like that, but getting rid of it works too. It is so slow. There we go. All right, 18 of these. Okay. Love bugs. Bugs are the best. There we go. Okay, so that should be everything. Yeah, it was just as easy just to go grab it. Search for it and grab it. That should be everything there. Clear out the inventory a little bit. So theoretically speaking, I am missing one Nether Star 3x block. I have more than enough. I am just fine. Okay. So let's see. Did I swap back? Okay, good. Back in the right game mode. Did you try to place them all on the ground and put them all back in the system? So, yeah, I did. I tried placing it on the ground. I tried everything. Literally anything and everything I could think of. We tried, and it wasn't working. And I only have so much time in my day. So what I think we're going to do now is I think we can put all of these items into the ME system. And theoretically, tell it to autocraft the star. I think. I'm missing one, 3x other. Is it inventory the whole time? Was it really? I didn't even realize I put it in my inventory. Oh no. I had 44 extras. It wasn't a big deal. But I didn't realize that. Okay, so I think... Is that in here? Do we have that? Yeah, okay, so it's in here. So if I say craft one, should shove all the stuff in here. Is it? Did it? Oh, it is. Go faster. Oh boy. Look at there! Look at there! Awesome. So, proof of concept works. 17 more. Not enough energy. Oh no. Well, there's one easy way to fix that. Grab these. And what are they called? Ender gates. Ender gates. Oh, it's working. It's just working really slow. Give me like, I just want like 4 or 5 more. We're gonna pop that off. We're gonna do this. We're just gonna do this. How's it not let me put one there? Oh, because that's in that block space. Got it. Shouldn't have any power problems. 9 more stars. We'll accelerate this up. Oh, that's why. It's because I had it accelerated. That's why it's using the power so fast. That makes sense. But that should pull a lot more power now. Looky there. Okay, so... status, not enough energy. I think it needs to not be accelerated for this to work correctly. I'm assuming. Oh no, I take it back. It's almost done. Okay. 16, 17. Oh, there it is. I was like, what the heck? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 18. Set the intergates to push power into the cable, so there's a nice big buffer in the... yeah, that's smart. I probably should. But hopefully that's all I have to use that for. We should now be able to take the stars and take a whole block of them. Put it right here. Theoretically. Yo, what's up, Tortzen? Heck yeah! Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so star block. In here, we're going to want 3 of the Omega upgrades. And does anybody know... of course, I'm missing nether stars for those. Does anybody know if the... what is it? The upgrade that gets you the gene samples from all of the bees. Does that work for starry bees? Right click and erase all of it. That's good to know. Yeah. There's a lot of those little ones. Oh, it does work? Sweet. That's what we're going for. Grab 2 of these. Are we not making... should still be. Just barely, though. Honestly, I'm not even gonna... we're just gonna... do this a lot easier. Just make them all that way. Get me Omega upgrades, 2 of them. Available 1, missing 67. Is it still using it for something? Oh, I turned off the wrong craft. I need to turn off that one. Yep, that checks out. So we'll make 2 of these in just a second. Fast enough. All right, so now you guys said there was somewhere I can go fishing, right? Find what I'm looking for. Omega 2 next craft. And then, do I still have that in the time bee? Oopsies. I probably have so many time bee things. 2 of those, 1 of those. Grab me 1 more Omega. Nature compass to a river, I think. Okay, let's go take a look here. Patrick B. A warm ocean. Okay. Nature compass, warm ocean. And then I've got a nice fishing rod, I think. Fishing rod. And for him to not be mad at me, I have to have that hat on, right? The bee nest helmet. Bee nest. Why is this so complicated to make? You would think at the point I'm at. Yo, thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I know, I want the hat so that they're not mad at me. Brian, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Just cage him instantly? Nice. Dude, that's... Brian, thank you. I sincerely appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. We said warm ocean? About 3,000 blocks away. And ain't nothing. Hey, Mr. John, I have 2 questions. Where do you get a shape card for a builder block? And what's a good game? A good early game set armor you can fly. Best regards, Luca. I would use jetpack early game. Whoa, somebody's doing some stuff here, or this just spawned in weird. I go 50-50 on that. That's just a weird chunk. Yeah, I would go for jetpack early game for flight. There are some other ways to do it, but I would probably go with that or the infusion pylon. As far as good sets of armor, I would just go through the normal progression of diamond and netherite to the aldemodium, vibranium, unobtainium. And then first part of that, shape card for builder block. I don't know what that is. Does anybody else have any ideas on that one? This warm ocean here, that's just ocean. Is there 1 block of warm ocean here? What am I looking at? All of it just says ocean. None of this says warm ocean. The RF tools card? I have no clue. RF. Damn at RF tools. Crafting card. This item can be used for crafting, storing. Yeah, I honestly I haven't messed around with it at all. I have no clue. Deep warm ocean should work. Oh, you gotta get in the water for the biome to change? I don't think so. Let me get exactly where it tells me to be. 5, 4, 3, 2, nope, 3. It says it's right there, but it's not. Okay, so here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to RTP. And we're going to do it again. I'm going to make Luck of the Sea more than 3. You combine the books. I have Luck of the Sea 7. So a lot of the enchants and all the mods go up a lot higher than the ones that are in like normal. Warm oceans have coral, I think. That sounds right. Lukewarm, warm ocean. Like 750. Assuming it's actually there. So if you combine the books and or if you upgrade your enchanting setup, I made a whole video on how to upgrade your enchanting setup. Honestly, Seth, you could not possibly be more accurate. I feel that. But if you upgrade your enchanting setup, it'll allow you to get higher tier enchants than you could out of a normal one. Chunk was preloaded, all the biomes added. Emphasis off, you have to get new chunks. Yeah, I agree. Hold up. How did I just have to go to a warm ocean? We're gonna grab more. Second. Just in case. Want like a couple more sturdy cages just hanging out. All right, the journey begins. Any guesses on how many it's going to take me? What was that? Like the shark wants to be caught. What am I catching there? Neptune's bounty? Very interesting. Hey, bud. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't sting me, don't sting me. I think we got him. Yeah. What are the Neptune chests? Oh. Neptunium bee spawn egg. Message in a bottle. What are these? Recycle for 5 brass. What? Hey, over here, I think I see. What? What? It's for Neptunium to craft time in a bottle. Oh, okay, that's fair. The other thing that you can use to tick accelerate everything. Gotcha. Okay, second ATM star block. Patrick B. You're now happy, B. You're coming with me. Starry B's coming up here. We're gonna do some crazy things with this, alright? Starry B goes in. And we're gonna tick accelerate the crap out of it. We're gonna get so many Starry Cone blocks. So many that we might actually even be worth tick accelerating a way to get them out. Assuming that the distribution module... what do I need another Patrick B for? Oh, for the Yep. Yep. To actually get the Patrick stars. Yes. Okay. Alright. I get what you're saying now. I should have grabbed another one. You're right. Let's just gonna... We're gonna come back. Back on our adventure. On your video on how to mystical agriculture, you only use Inferium seed. Does that work with any other seeds like tier 4 seeds? Use a growth? Yeah, any of the seeds, yeah. Basically, it was just, I was using Inferium so that I just had one object to show kind of how to do it. You can stream on Twitch anytime soon. I kind of moved over to YouTube just because more people watch me here, and so I'm thinking I'm sticking to YouTube for now. Yeah, we're going fishing again, yeah. We need to catch another Patrick B because I forgot about that. Because I actually need a Patrick B. Just to be himself. I feel like I caught it a lot quicker the first time. There we go. What's up, bud? Got him. Flash home. 6 seeds, just need to have the stuff. Dirt. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly correct. Yeah, so you can use it for any type of seed. So like I have similar concept to that video. All of my stuff's in here. So like you got diamond seeds, you got all the modium seeds, you got any type of seed you can think of is in here. And all of it has the same stuff on top, and then also same sets of growth accelerators underneath. I just did 2 because that's as far as I could go down. But yeah, same principles apply for any of the tiers of seeds. We'll do that. Keep this going. All right, so that should mean I should have a lot of star shards. Nice. Okay, so now we need to figure out the new... So to make it, you can also do this. Rupty dust, star fragments, lens of killer, work in progress. Interesting. Is that the only way to make more stars with it? That's it? The infused Patrick star would be a Patrick star with the rest of that. That's not bad. Cool. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. It doesn't produce like your video. Really? No, it should. It should produce like that. What seeds are you using? Best mystical agriculture setup using hydroponic beds, soul surge, super compact. Yes. That is exactly right. Need a runic enchanter. Gotcha. To make the infused Patrick star, or to make more stars? Star altar. I'm gonna go cheat. There's somebody else on my server that's done all this, and honestly, their stuff has been incredibly helpful. Let's show off in-game setup. I assume the runic enchanter we're talking about is this guy over here. This is what I'll have to set up for making more stars. The runic crucible too. The crucible is this one, right? I have this one set up. Pretty sure this is a crucible, right? Where's the front block? Why can't I find it? Yeah, it is. That's your setup? Yeah, no, this is incredibly well done. For making this and for trying to figure out what was going wrong with the entire thing in the center, I used this a lot. You need 2 crucibles. What are the crucibles for? Head back home. But we're getting really close. And I think it's worth probably making a video on all of this. So this crucible I have set up right here is for the liquid Aureole or whatever. For this stuff that goes in there. I mean, technically speaking, once you get the star, you've won, right? But I might set up some automation to get the rest of the stars automated as well at some point, because I do think that would be cool. I don't know how much further we're going through all of the in-game stuff. Let's go take a look at the quest line, because we finished this quest line now, which is cool. This anyway does you've crafted. So what's next? So add an all mod star. I don't know why it didn't give me that one. That's fine. Oh, it's because I never got the Patrick star. Got it. I never held it. Oh, because I have to hold all of those different concretes first. That's annoying. Concrete. Okay. So just 10 of each of them, because whatever. And then put it all in the inventory. How about now? I still need magenta 13 magenta concrete. Okay. Pink concrete. And then we should be done. I think this part is dumb. Like if you get the in-game material, it should automatically just realize that, oh, hey, you've done this. Pulsating black hole. What did it not like there? Going to look through all of the... Looks like I have everything. Is there an easy way in the quest line to see what you haven't done? It's not a win until you 100% the quest book. Yeah, I agree, right? You need a male obsidian steel automatic for corrupted dust. Okay, okay. Just use the Patrick B. I could. That's a very good point. But I think I have to have another star block for the Patrick B. And it ended after completing ATM star automation. Yeah, once you have that, it's sort of like you've done the whole game. But I do think I'm strongly considering, especially given how much fun I actually had in this pack, just playing through the whole thing again. And actually, like we were talking about, making it more pretty. Fire upgrade orb. That's the one. Okay. I think that's the wrong button. Back to game. Fire upgrade orb. Just make me one of those. That should be it. Yep, that was it. Look at us go. That gave us way too much stuff. Something fell on the ground. All right. It looks like we have unlocked whatever the next chapter is. That's exciting. That's chapter 3. So chapter 4 is creative stuff. So this is probably where it walks you through how to set up all of the rest. Yeah, all the rest of the things you need to start automating the stars. Fully automated stars. Infuse Patrick stars, 5 fragments, corrupted dust, inhibitor, the lens of the killer. We can rebuild ATM stars, 100% automated. Now these creative items will be a breeze to craft. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a decent shot I work on setting this up next, and then we'll see where we go from there. But I'm exhausted and I'm hungry and I've had a great time and we did the whole thing. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll probably stream again on Wednesday. Now we're back to our regular schedule again since I'm back in town. Yippee. And thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you Wednesday. Bye.